UK Space Agency. It is due and scheduled to merge, and interestingly, with a department now for science, innovation and technology. This is due to happen around April 2026. Kind of interesting move, and you and I are going to talk. The reasons that are being put out there at the moment is in order to streamline operations within departments, to reduce duplication. So that's kind of interesting, right? Who's been doing what so far? And also, and this is very interesting, to improve ministerial oversight.
Wow, very interesting.
Ministers now want to know what's happening.
What's happening.
So and also the other piece is there is a big intention to strengthen our strategy to support satellite development more effectively. It's energy in that direction, but an interesting move, right?
I think it's very interesting. To be honest, I'm all for enterprise, and whenever something gets swallowed, something commercial gets swallowed up into a government agency, I'm always a little bit dubious. For me, I always feel like it's going to slow things down. It's going to stagger competitiveness. And I think that at a time where a lot of countries are creating space agencies, I think the fact that we're absorbing ours into government, I don't know if I'm convinced personally. I don't know how it makes us look to the rest of the world, if especially if we want to be positioned as a leader in space, if we want to be taken seriously. The fact that now our space agency, which did have independence, which almost did give us a degree of credibility because we had a whole entity just dedicated to space, now that it's absorbed into a larger government department, I don't know if that's going to be good or not. Personally, I think it should have stayed separate, but then again,
we're going to watch that space. I mean, what's interesting is the direction it went. Why did we not actually see what the overlap was within the science, innovation, technology piece, and bolster the UK Space Agency in a way, and ensure that we still have that
independence.
Because what's the narrative now? Like, if someone says, "Well, you're a space agency," you're like, "Oh,
no, we don't. It's part of the Department of Science and Innovation.
It's
Science, Innovation and Technology. It's not, the narrative is not as compelling. And so, it's interesting.
But if you've got any other thoughts about that or any comments, or if we just don't know, educate us.
Absolutely. We definitely want to hear your views. And I have a quote here from Dr. Simeon Barber of the Open University. And he fears that scrapping the UK Space Agency would lead to Britain's space sector losing focus. He says, around the world, countries have been recognizing the importance of space by setting up national space agencies, and for the government to be scrapping ours seems like a backward step. I think I kind of agree with him, to be honest. But let's see. Let's see how it pans out. But that's what's happening, guys. And so the UK Space Agency will be absorbed into the Department for Science, Innovation and Technology in April 2026. So let's see what happens with that.